Now, a London-based tech company is launching a new digital platform which aims to connect more charities with donors and volunteers. whatCharity aims to help the public make better decisions when giving money. This follows research by the Foundation for Social Improvement, which shows that just 3% of the 194,000 charities in the UK receive 78% of contributions. The founder of whatCharity, Tiia Sammallahti, and Azmat Shah, the CEO of whatMakeit, here now. Welcome both.
Thank you.
Let's start with this. It's a complicated issue. The images of charities have gone down recently. There's been certain scandals. Do you think people are being shaken? Do you think they're nervous now about giving?
Well, UK is the most charitable country in Europe, and people keep giving regardless of these very unfortunate incidents. There are tens of thousands of fantastic charities, even in London area, actually 24,000 in London area, and as you said, 180,000 in the UK. There are so many charities doing a fantastic job, and they really deserve to get, the funding and care from the public.
And also people are just confused about charities, I think, largely, aren't they? They don't know necessarily how it works. So you're giving them an opportunity, or an opportunity is now being there to go in via tech and find out more.
Well, we certainly hope that's what whatCharity will offer us as a really small charity that has very limited capacity to go out and find those new relationships with businesses. So to have something on offer now where businesses can find us and to understand what we do and our impact is for us potentially a fantastic opportunity.
And tell us what you do.
So I set up my charity 7 years ago. It's called whatMakeit, and we self-empower young, unemployed and underemployed women to help them gain the confidence and skills and networks needed to really reach their full potential in a city which is full of opportunities, but is obviously also really divided. And it's quite hard if you're young and unemployed and not middle class to really know how to navigate upwards in the capital.
And when we're so aware of the big charities, it can be quite hard to find our way through them and their big marketing spends to the smaller ones.
Yeah, so whatcharity.com is all about finding your favorite charity close to your heart or your home or your office, because it's for individuals and companies alike. And we have a very nice search function, so every single charity from the UK will be on our site because we have downloaded the Charity Commission database. So we present every charity with their financials, and then charities take over their profile and they key in their projects, their activities and impact, what they are making, and then they can start asking resources from the public, both from individuals and companies. And by resources we mean not only money, but that as well, but volunteers, skills-based volunteers, used goods, and also goods and services from the companies that would save them expenses from the charities. And people can start to rate the charities and also write testimonials. So what we are doing here, helping charities to be found. Then you can get the transparency by the data what we're providing, and we're topping it up with these user reviews, which is very important nowadays, get the peer-to-peer recommendation. And we believe that this combination, helps to bring also trust back to the charity sector.
I know you're no doubt run an honest charity, but there are always cases people not doing these things properly. How do you think this transparency will be for fellow companies such as your sort of size in just keeping everything honest?
I think actually with smaller charities there's a little bit more trust because you're so tiny that every penny that's put into your charity is so clearly accounted for. So actually I think this is obviously a really nice way in which to show the transparent workings of a charity, but I would say that smaller charities don't have the same issues as larger ones because I think it's so clearly evidenced the impact you have. For example, 82% of our graduates are in paid employment, are working on their own startups or in higher education. We've got those very clear testimonies and data to show that every penny that comes into our charity achieves those outcomes. So I think smaller charities don't quite have the same kind of bad press or the kind of concerns that perhaps larger ones do, where there's lots of bureaucratic administration costs involved in putting money into those organisations.
It's a fascinating talking point. Azmat Shah from whatMakeit, Tiia Sammallahti from whatCharity. Thank you both so much for coming in this evening. And the new whatCharity platform is available from today and can be found on their website.